My name is Jeff Price, and welcome to defining what a project is and is not. This module is the first of 5 in a series of introducing project management. During this presentation, make sure to use your Introducing Project Management Study Guide to highlight and take additional notes. Here is defining what a project is and is not. Meet Jane. Jane is a project manager for her organization. Vice presidents, directors, and managers with requests to investigate or to launch potential projects approach her daily, or it seems to Jane. Just this morning, the sales manager met with Jane because he wants to implement a new direct mailing campaign to all the customers in the sales database. He wants this direct mailing campaign to invite customers to visit the company website to see the new line of products. Part of the project also requires that the company website be updated so it's in sync with the mailing. Sounds like a project, but is it really? Could this actually be just a facet of an ongoing operation?
In some organizations, everything is a project. In other organizations, projects are rare exercises in change. There is a fine line between projects and operations, and often these separate entities overlap in function. So what is a project, and how do you know if you're managing one? The definitive book from the Project Management Institute, A Guide to the Project Management Body of Knowledge, known otherwise as the PMBOK Guide, defines a project as a temporary endeavor undertaken to create a unique product, service, or result. Temporary means that the project, thankfully, has an end date. Unique means that the project's end result is different than the results of other functions of the organization. In the preceding example, Jane has been asked to manage a direct mailing campaign to all the customers in the sales database. Could this be a project? Sure. If this company has never completed a similar task and there are no internal departments that do this type of work as part of their regular activities. Often, projects are confused with general business duties, marketing, sales, manufacturing, and so on. The telltale sign of a project is that it has an end date and that it is unique from other activities within the organization. The end result of projects can result in operations. For example, imagine a company creating a new airplane. This new airplane will be a small personal plane that would allow people to fly to different destinations with the same freedom as they use in driving their car. The project team will have to design an airplane from scratch that would be similar to a car so consumers could easily adapt and fly at a moment's notice. This project, to create a personal plane, is temporary, but not necessarily short-term. It may take years to go from concept to completion, but the project does have an end date. A project of this magnitude may require hundreds of prototypes before a working model is ready for the marketplace. In addition, there are countless regulations, safety issues, and quality control issues that must be pacified before completion. Once the initial plane is designed, built, and approved, the end result of the project is business operations. As the company creates a new vehicle, it would follow through with their design by manufacturing, marketing, selling, supporting, and improving their product. The initial design of the airplane is the project. The business of manufacturing it, supporting sold units, and marketing the product constitutes the ongoing operations part of the business. Operations are the day-to-day work that goes on in the organization. A manufacturer manufactures things, scientists complete research and development, and business provides goods and services. Operations are the heart of the organizations. Projects, on the other hand, are short-term endeavors that fall outside of the normal day-to-day operations an organization offers. Once the project is complete, the project team moves along to other projects and activities. The people who are actually building the airplanes on the assembly line, however, have no end date in sight and will continue to create airplanes as long as there is a demand for the product. All projects begin as a project. A project concept to create a new product or service typically includes a broad vision of what the end result of the project will be. The temporary project results in a unique product or service through a progressive elaboration. Progressive elaboration is the incremental design and refinement of the initial concept toward the project plan. As a project moves closer to completion, the identified needs that launched the project are revisited and modified. Complete understanding of the needs and the ability to fulfill those needs comes from progressive elaboration. Progressive elaboration is an iterative process designed to correctly and completely fulfill the project objectives. This is evident in how the planning and executing processes each contribute to one another. A similar example can be seen in the process of creating a work breakdown structure. The work breakdown structure begins with the project vision, which is then elaborated upon to create a project scope, and then expanded again into the work breakdown structure, and so on. Consider a concept to build a new building that would handle the manufacturing and shipping of blue jeans. It would begin broadly with materials delivered, the assembly equipment, and the outward bound shipping bays. As a project team continues to research the needs and expectations of the project vision would be refined, honed, and polished to a detailed outline of what the project would deliver.